one thing I say is, this is what I believe. Cancellation is like sharks, right? If you go out and swim in the ocean and you're terrified of sharks, you're not going to enjoy it. And that's like comedy. If you go out and do comedy and you're terrified of cancellation, you're fucked. Your comedy's not any good. But if you go out there like Kelly Slater and you're like, whatever, dude, you're going to fucking love it. Look, you might get bit by a shark. That's going to happen. That can happen. But if you focus on it, it doesn't make the ocean any fun. So that's why I'm oblivious to cancellation in the sense that I go, yeah, I've done fucking questionable jokes and things. I'm sure that I'm guilty of that. But like, I'm gonna enjoy this ocean right now. And if I get fucked with, I get it. But at least I'm having fun now. And then and no one in this fucking, I said, what did I say? I made a rape joke today, like already. Like, and this is live. This is live. As I said it, I went, maybe not the joke I should have made. But I'm enjoying the ocean right now. And if you're watching this, you're not gonna enjoy it if I just go, my pronouns, it's fuck that.
And a lot of times the people who get canceled are the ones who put on a fake persona.
And then they get caught as frauds.
And then they get caught as frauds, and then everyone's like extremely pissed.
All my cards
But
are
if you're real who you are from the beginning.
I say, there are no skeletons in my closet. You guys know my skeletons. They're all on the fucking dinner table, man.
That's why, remember the great example we always use for that? The NYPD cop who got arrested. Remember him?
For the cannibal guy?
The cannibal.
Yep.
The cannibal, he was trying to kidnap and eat women, and then he was arrested in jail, got tons of love letters, and we were like, what a great position for him to be in. Because he's like, you know all my shit, and you still love me. Fuck me.
I regret telling people so much about me.
Do you?
Because I lay in bed and I go, there is nothing. Like
Nothing left.
When you know this, you guys know this better than anyone. But when you do 3 podcasts a week, and 5-7 hours of stand-up a week, you've talked so much at a certain point, I get almost Segura and I just tell them, I just say everything. I go, I got nothing else. I got nothing else.
But so, think about this. You feel that way. And I've said you have lived arguably one of the most interesting lives like ever. With the travel shit and like everything you've done. Every time you're like, oh, that's like the one time I jumped off a fucking waterfall and broke my back, and then the shark was eating me, and I flew a plane, and you know what I mean? You've done wild shit.
Yeah.
And you still feel like you're struggling to fill the time. I haven't done anything, man.
Yeah, but
I am scraping the bottom of the fucking barrel.
But you got takes. I'm not good at takes. Like, that's my problem. Is like, I've never been, even when I was a younger comic and I wanted to have a hot take. I was talking to Schultz about this. Schultz,
he's all takes.
He takes. It's his take on this feminism. My take on feminism always came out super ignorant. I mean, to the point where it wasn't even funny. Like I remember I had a take. I was a take, and my wife goes, "The fuck are you doing?" And I go, "Isn't it funny?" She goes, "Just seems super uninformed." And I was like,
yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't think women should be allowed to adopt dogs. She was like, what? And I was like, no, hear me out. Like, they put all their eggs in that basket. When a guy adopts a dog, they're like, hey, man, here's what I need of you. When I come home, tail's wagging, right? We're gonna go out on the weekends, and we're gonna hang out at the end of the night, lay in bed with me. That's all we need. And the dog's like, deal. But when a woman comes in, she's like, all right, okay, relationships haven't been working out for me, so I'm gonna give you 5 nicknames. I need you to respond to all 5. We're gonna have 7 songs that I sing to you, and I'm gonna need you to go everywhere with me. On planes, to the nail salon, and if a guy comes, you gotta act like, and Leanne's like, yeah, but what the fuck you saying?
And
I was like,
the point, yeah.
So I did it.
It's funny, but I know what you mean.
I did it one time, and I get off stage, and fucking Eliza's sitting there with her fucking dog, like, it was a great joke. And I was like, oh, fuck.
God damn it.
I was like, motherfucker. I was like, and now I fucking upset a friend of mine. He's like, did you write that joke about me? And I was like, oh, maybe I did. Maybe I fucking saw Eliza's.
Subconsciously, at least, though. Which makes it better, I think.
I said one time to Whitney Cummings, I go, she said something about abortion. And I go, well, they
Careful, live again, just so you know.
We're good.
Go either way. Nashville,
if you get easily offended, you might want to log off right now. Give me a second. She goes, and all these people are out there, they're like, it's murder. And I go, she goes, it's not murder, right? And I go, it's not murder, but it's not murder. and Whitney goes, I had abortion when I was 15. And I went, okay. Cool take, Bert. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? It's not murder. It's not murder. Not knowing someone clearly could have had an abortion. And I was just sitting here going, hey. So I stay away from takes.
Yeah, but also recognize that that was stupid or whatever. You know what I
Everything
mean?
I say is stupid.
Yeah. That's a huge differentiator too. Is like the ability to just be like, fuck. I fucked up, man. That happened to me last summer or whatever with Colin Kaepernick takes. We did a show the day that he took a knee. I didn't know anything about him, and I was spouting off ridiculous shit. And when it came back to me, I was like, oh, I saw the video of myself doing it, and I was like, oh my God, that was so dumb, that was so lame, that wasn't funny. But I just said that. I was like, that fucking was so lame.
My thing on that, I always like to take something that is going on in the cultural landscape and then plug it into a story.
Yeah.
Like find the story for me.
Because that way you're not preaching about the issue, you're just talking about yourself. And
the hardest I've ever fucking laughed is me and my buddy Eric Grusin, his son Carter is like a little bit of a fucking, we had season tickets to the Rams. Right when we go to the game, I'm high, I'm drunk, Eric's got a buzz on, my daughter Isla's with me, Carter's with Eric. They're sitting in between us, and the national anthem comes in, and our two kids fold their arms and sit like little activists. And everyone in our area gets up. They're like, everyone fucking stand. And Isla and Carter go, not us. And Eric and I are like, you get the fuck up right now.
Right now.
You get the fuck up right now. We're not getting beat up at the fucking Rams in the Coliseum with a bunch of dudes in Raiders jerseys. How long have you been a Rams fan, bro? I go, you get the fuck up. These are guys, their dad had to take a test to become a citizen. Get the fuck up. So I always find like you find the personal story is a better way.
That's funny.
As opposed to like,
because you can't be wrong. Like that's just the story that happened.
Yeah, and then you don't know. Like I remember saying to Burr one time, I was like, I said something about toxic masculinity, and you do that to Burr or Rogan, who are like a little, and they're like, "The fuck did you just say?" And they're like, "Okay,
yeah, never mind." They don't let that shit slide.
So
Well, all right. So
toxically masculine on you. Like, what'd you say? What'd you say, bitch?
So then, all right, let's take the Mike Tyson thing. So Tyson was on the plane. This very, very drunk dude. As I read the story, he got on the plane, and Tyson was cool at first, took a picture, like said what's up.